Hey, what's up everybody? This is Natural Soap Man. And if we haven't met before, guys, all I do in this channel is review naturally made bars of soap that are made for men. And guys, my whole goal in this channel is just to help young millennial men find the perfect bar of soap for them. But guys, in this video, I'm actually going to be sharing with you my top 5 favorite soaps by none other than Dr. Squatch themselves. So with that being said, guys, let's move on to the next video where I'm going to be sharing my number 5 coming right up. And coming at number 5 on my list is actually the Alpine Sage, which was formerly known as the Nautical Sage. And this soap was actually the first one I actually used when getting into Dr. Squatch. It was the one that I fell in love with, and something I always recommend to people as well when they're first getting into Dr. Squatch and they're trying to see what it's all about. Now what's cool about the soap, this actually features 2 really powerful essential oils, cypress and sage, which are both known for their amazing skin health benefits as well. The soap really features like this very simple but fresh, really cool, manly smell. And I think if I actually did a video on it, I'll leave a link below or I'll put a box somewhere on the screen, whatever. And you can go check it out. And in that video, I really harp and hammer that I really think this soap goes really good in the summertime or springtime, man. It just screams beach vibes. And I absolutely love this soap, man. I always recommend it. And I think it's one of their better ones. So, but with that being said, guys, the Alpine Sage comes at a number 5 on my list. So let's move on to the next part where I talk about my 4th. And coming at number 4 on my list, guys, is actually the Bay Rum by Dr. Squatch. And guys, this is actually one of my personal favorites by Dr. Squatch. It has this really spicy and sweet type of smell, especially when you consider to the beer soaps and the whiskeys and the bourbons and things like that. Much sweeter, much richer in that sense. And guys, it's so unique from the other soaps that Dr. Squatch made. A lot of them are like woodsy and more traditional and simple. This is definitely not that. It's definitely a lot more richer, a lot more spicier, kind of more edgier than the other soaps. And I absolutely love it. It makes for a really good soap when you're going out or you're going to the beach or going, those special occasions. I really think the soap does very well in those occasions, my friends. And actually, when you start comparing it to other companies, I really do think Dr. Squatch actually has one of the better bay rums you'll come across. And you may agree or not, but you can always let me know in the comments, obviously. But guys, that being said, the bay rum is my number 4. So let's move on to the next part of the video where I'm going to talk about my number 3 soap. And guys, coming at number 3 on the list is the Cedar Citrus. My friends, this soap right here easily could have been number 2 for me, especially when you consider it has the outdoorsy, the woodsy smell that's provided by the cedar with that crispiness that is provided by the citrus notes. It also has a little underlying mint that is provided by the featured peppermint leaves. This soap is phenomenal. This truly is one of their best soaps, period. In fact, fun fact, actually, I did a video earlier, or last year, I should say. You can go check it out. Again, I'll leave a link to that too. But I basically, I cover a list of some of the top 14 soaps that were provided by the Tools of Men. Yeah, Tools of Men, that was written by Sean Burns. And they outlined their top 14 soaps of 2020. And this soap in particular, the Cedar Citrus, came in at number 1. So this is a widely acclaimed soap, man. This is a really good one. And if you're looking at something or looking to get into Dr. Squatch, or you want to switch it up your subscription, put it in lineup or whatnot, add the Cedar Citrus. It is so good, man. It's one of my personal favorite ones. I always have it in my lineup. It is definitely a go-to, man. Check this one out and tell me what you think, obviously. But that's my number 3 on this list. With that being said, let's move on to number 2. And coming in number 2 on my list, guys, is actually the Cool Fresh Aloe. Now, guys, the Cool Fresh Aloe is easily, unarguably, one of their best smelling soaps, period. I absolutely love the Cool Fresh Aloe. It has like this cool, fresh, crisp smell. It really does smell like a beautiful morning. It's just awesome. Now, it features an aloe vera, obviously, and as you know, or if you're not aware, aloe vera is absolutely famous for its healing properties on the body. And it makes it just a very powerful ingredient to have in your soap as well. So, guys, if you don't have it in your lineup, put it in your lineup, check it out. I won't even argue with you if this was your #1 soap as well. It also makes for a great intro soap. If you haven't ever, or if you're looking to see what to get as one of your first soaps, definitely try the Cool Fresh Aloe. You won't be disappointed for sure, especially if you like your soaps on that more simpler side of things. But guys, with that being said though, the Cool Fresh Aloe definitely comes in my #2, slightly beating out the Cedar Citrus, but I think it deserves to be #2 on this list. But that just leaves with #1, the moment we all been waiting for. So let's go ahead and move to the next part of the video where we figure out what's #1. And coming in #1 on my list, guys, is none other than Dr. Squatch's Pine Tar. Now, this is my favorite soap. I absolutely adore, I love the Pine Tar. It's my favorite by these guys. And in my opinion, I do really think it's one of the best pine tars you'll find on the market. I really do believe that, because what the Pine Tar is able to do is really find that balance of not being overpowering, it's not overwhelming, and it really does an awesome job of really capturing that essence of a pine tree or a pine smell, or the cliche being in a pine forest, right? I know, but it's true. It really is true in this case. It just smells awesome. It's just that simple. And I love the fact that it's their exfoliating bar. And if you don't know what exfoliating bar, that just means that it features like some type of hard substance. And in this case, it's like sand and oatmeal, which when then you apply it to your skin, it helps remove the dead skin cells, giving you like this nice, soft, glow to your skin, right? I also like how it features activated charcoal, which charcoal is known for removing impurities from your skin, which is awesome, which is another awesome thing. So when you look at it in totality, when you look at it from the smell, and then the ingredients, and the fact that it's exfoliating bar and all it has to offer to the table, it's hard not to make this #1. To me, it's easily #1 on my list, just because of all the things it brings to the table. So that being said, guys, you should have it in your lineup. Yeah, please have it in your lineup, because at the end of the day, this is the soap of Dr. Squatch. Not to have a sports analogy, but this is the face of the franchise. This is their soap. When you think of Dr. Squatch, this is the one. This is what you think of when you think of Dr. Squatch, and rightfully so. It is amazing. It has such an awesome smell. Now, obviously, if you don't like pine smell, then maybe not. You might not agree with me, but if you remotely like anything that's woodsy or pine or somewhere in that ballpark, absolutely gonna love this soap. But with that being said, guys, that concludes this video, includes my top 5. I hope you enjoyed it. And there you have it, guys. Those are my top 5 soaps by Dr. Squatch, man. I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, consider leaving a like, sharing with your friends and family, or even consider subscribing if you really enjoyed it. Look, I post reviews every Tuesday. I here and there drop videos covering other topics within natural bar soap, obviously. And I also have Instagram, guys. Follow me on Natural Soap Man. I'm always posting stuff there too. It's been a pleasure serving you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And guys, please in the comments below, I really want to know what's your top 5 as well, man. I love these things. I like having fun. I love that discussion. And don't just share what you mean, share with the community, you know what I mean? It's always fun to share and have a discussion about it, guys. But with that being said, my friends, this is Natural Soap Man. As always, it's been a pleasure to serve you. Till next time, my friends, stay natural and stay safe as well. Bye-bye.
Leave me breathless, breathless.